Invasive species are one of the biggest issues facing our natural resources and the environment today. Think of things like Dutch elm disease, the spotted lanternfly, and cats. Perhaps the most dangerous of these is the Homo caput stercoris, commonly referred to as the front plater, an invasive species coming from New York, New Jersey, and anywhere else that has a license plate on the front of their car. The biggest threat from this pest is the spread of excrement. These savages cause harm to many native species and have even spawned an entirely new one, the Beltsville lake monster. Here at the DeWeather Institute for Climate Knowledge, we have a dedicated group of volunteers working tirelessly to clean up the mess. The team of emergency responders for dispersion and skimming, or the turds. But the job is just too big, and we can't do it without your help. So be a hero, be a turd. The tit, the most unassuming of bird species. The tit is from a large family of small passerine birds which mainly occur in the northern hemisphere. Members of this family are commonly referred to as tits throughout much of the English-speaking world. These birds are mainly small, stocky, woodland species. Some have crests or beards. Just like another animal, the Alba commune pine, they range from 4 to 8 inches. Many species live around human habitation and come readily for nuts or seed, and learn to take other foods. This message was presented by the DeWeather Institute for Climate Knowledge. The DeWeather Cares Knights Tits Kickball Tournament is coming this October and benefits 4 cancer-related charities. See DeWeather Center on Facebook for more information.
It's icky, sticky, mucky, yucky. Today, very Dr. Seuss. We're going to talk about the weather. We're going to talk about today because today's weather could be very interesting, specifically tonight and this evening, or this evening and tonight. That's how it goes. Tomorrow and Friday are basically going to be blueprint copies of each other. But then we're going to talk about something that boggles my mind. A lot of things boggle my mind. Why people live in Palmerton, why people buy a house in Palmerton today and move to Palmerton tomorrow boggles my mind. But that's not what we're talking about. We're going to talk about something, and I want you to join in. I want you to chime in on this because I don't get it. Maybe you do. The weather today, like I said, uncomfortable, sticky, humid, overcast, just disgusting. But not as overcast as the Blue Mountain. If you're up in, speaking of, you're out there outside of Palmerton and you're at the Blue Mountain and you're going up to the mountain to look at the view when you climb up, well, this is your view right now. Zinc emissions everywhere. You can't see shit. The zinc is really spewing off the gases today and you can't see anything. Calm down, Palmerton. It's not really zinc emissions. It's fucking loud. Not fog. Well, one's fucking fog and one's low clouds. That's the difference. We should stay dry today. Well, we'll stay dry this morning. As we get into the afternoon, things become more unstable as a cold front will be moving through towards us this afternoon. Ahead of that cold front, we might get some pop-up showers or storms this afternoon and towards dinner time. But after dinner time and towards sunset, before sunset, after sunset, at sunset, probably from 6, 7 o'clock tonight on, we're going to have the opportunity for some severe weather. Do you have to pee yet? Just look at that right there. Just give it a second. Yeah, feel like you just took a water pill and have to run to the bathroom? I don't blame you. We get that cold front that comes through today. Ahead of it, we might get a shower, a pop up storm. Not so horrible. But again, after 6, 7 o'clock tonight, we start getting into this very real opportunity for some severe weather. Yesterday, on What You Can Expect Live, about 24 hours ago, I told you that today that we'd have a really good opportunity for some severe storms with hail and some flooding downpours and yada yada. Well, 24 hours after I said it, the Norman, Oklahoma National Severe Storm Prediction Center issued a statement saying y'all could get some severe weather. I don't know how they talk in Oklahoma. I'm pretty sure that's how they talk. So they got this warning saying, or the statement saying that this afternoon, this evening, we could see some severe weather, including gusty winds, flooding downpours, and hail. What do you know? Once again, somebody in Norman, Oklahoma at the National Severe Storm Prediction Center has finally gotten around to seeing yesterday's What You Can Expect Live and said, oh shit, we forgot to say that. So they issued the statement this morning. You're welcome, Norman, Oklahoma weather geeks. You're welcome. So again, 6, 7 o'clock tonight. After that, as we get into the late evening, early overnight, we're going to see that chance for some severe storms. That threat should go away probably midnight-ish, but even after midnight, we could still see some showers, maybe a storm or two, but more showers as that cold front comes through. That cold front's going to lower our temps. Today we get up to the mid to upper 80s. Tomorrow only in the mid to upper 70s. Same thing for Friday. And you can't rule out a chance for a shower either day, tomorrow or Friday. So you might want to take an umbrella with you just in case. Or if you're feeling adventurous and you feel like taking a risk, ladies, white t-shirt, no bra, Thursday and Friday. Or tonight after dinner. You're welcome. That's the weather. Mid 80s today, maybe a pop-up storm or shower to the south of the cold front. Let's look at the radar, shall we? I'll show you what I'm talking about. There is the classic southwest to northeast line under. You'll see it develop. North of us, it's there. Southwest of us, it's there. And as it moves east, it will build, it will come together, and it will produce the shit that I just talked about. And because we have this really humid air in place, and temps are going to get up today, as that colder air comes in, it's going to create a problem. And as I always fucking tell you, when you get that happening, you get the chance for some violent reaction. You understand? It's like you're at home, your wife's at work, she comes home and finds you with your mistress. Things are going to get violent. That's kind of what's happening right now. Right now, we're with our mistresses, and later on, our spouses are coming home, and it's going to get violent around dinner time. What's going to happen? The mistressy, cheating, adulterous kind of day today. And then tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of the former showers, and Friday as well, as we try and come to the realization that our wife just caught us with her mistresses and everything is ending. What a joyful, gleeful way to forecast the weather, carrot the weather. Don't you feel good about yourself? Don't you? I do. We want a mistress. Ladies, hey, I'm off today. I could get off twice. Whoa, stop. Speaking of dildos, we're going to show you another camera here. And this camera is in Cape Canaveral, Florida. What you are seeing is a water tower, a rocket holder upper thingy in the middle, and the rocket that's being held up on the right. This is let me bring in the Weather Center space expert, Mr. Chris Graham, everybody.
What's up, fuckers?
Chris, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you this morning?
So, Chris, as I just told, I'm okay. I'm a little randy this morning. I just told the fuckers that we're looking at a water tower on the left, a rocket, a holder upper thingy in the middle.
Yeah, I heard that.
And a rocket on the right.
Yeah, I can hear what you tell the viewers.
Is it,
I said I can hear what you tell the viewers.
did you say that?
Yeah.
Did anything I say, is anything I just said incorrect? That is a rocket holder, right?
Yeah. Yes, the rocket holder upper thingy. And
yes,
next to it
the
is a giant flaming dildo.
Yes. No, that is a SpaceX rocket, correct?
That is correct. It is a SpaceX Falcon 9 with a Crew Dragon capsule atop it.
Okay, no. This has four people on it. Four civil. Okay. Now, when this was brought to my attention, it was called and the first all civilian space flight, correct?
That is correct. It is there are no
Except
active military members on this flight. And if you want to be really technical about it, they're not launching from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, they're launching from Kennedy Space Center, which makes it a civilian launch.
Kennedy Space Center is owned by the National Aeronautic and Space Administration, correct?
Correct.
That is a government agency, is it not?
Yes, but non military. Civilian and has
Okay.
been from its founding.
I don't care. It's still not a government facility. Oh, they're defining civilian as non-military.
That is correct.
Okay, so Chris, tell me about the guy who is the mission commander for this. What's his background?
Okay. The four civilians that are on this flight, the mission commander is a guy by the name of Jared Isaacson, who is a
Who
Lehigh
owns a
Valley
business?
native.
Correct. He owns Foursome Payments or something.
Shift 4, but yeah, we can call it for some payments.
Shift 4 is in Hanover Township, right by the airport, right off of Roble Road or Rural Road, right behind where all the FedEx planes are. You can't miss it. It's they're right by the what's that German pharmaceutical company that pollutes the air with poison? Braun, B. Braun. It's right across from B. Braun.
Okay.
Allegedly pollutes the air with poison.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Thank you. Allegedly.
And the second person on this trip is a female with a little heart tugger kind of story.
Yes, her name is Haley Arsenault. She is a nurse at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which is where
Does she have a connection with St. Jude's, Chris?
Yes, she was a patient at St. Jude's. And
All right, so we have a former fighter pilot millionaire.
Billionaire.
We have a child who survived cancer who is now a nurse at the hospital that saved her life when she was battling cancer.
That is correct.
Who is person number 3, Chris?
Dr. Cyan Proctor. She is a, well,
she should be a proctologist.
Twice she applied to be an astronaut and was rejected.
Oh, God. So we have a war hero, a childhood cancer hero, and a reject.
Yeah. Basically, the way this thing worked, she is a very successful entrepreneur, but yeah, she's a twice failed astronaut candidate.
What kind of doctor is she? PhD or an MD?
I believe PhD. Piled higher and deeper, if you will.
Speaking of dodos.
Yes.
What kind of entrepreneurial adventures did she get into?
Well, the way that this crew was picked was there was obviously the guy who paid for the whole thing. He reserved one seat.
And that is the guy from Foursome Sales.
That is correct. There's the St. Jude Children's Hospital employee that was a seat was reserved for them. The other two crewmates would be chosen via a lottery. One of the other crewmates, I should say. The last was determined by a contest in which contenders designed an online store using Shift 4 payments software and shared their entrepreneurial and space aspirations via social media.
Okay, two things about that. One, the guy from Foursome Payments is a genius because all the publicity he's getting out of this. And two,
yeah.
So basically, you had to be a nerd to win the.
That is correct.
Who is the fourth person? Who is
the fourth person? Is literally the guy who won the lottery. His name is Chris Sembrowski, and He, Time magazine calls him a man of admirable directness.
Hey,
He,
whoa! I
he
am a man of admirable directness.
okay. He gets the call from Isaacman that he's going on the flight. He gets to his wife and he says, "Sweetheart, I think we're going to go ride a rocket." His wife responded with a shocked, "What is this wee shit?" Then she got really quiet and I knew we had more to discuss.
Hmm. So we have a former fighter pilot, a saint nurse, and two participation trophies going on the rocket.
That is affirmative.
Can we just talk about this rocket ship for a second?
Yeah.
This Falcon 9 with human destroyer on top, whatever the fuck they call that. Um, is this going to land like the other rockets where they launch it up and then they somehow keep this thing vertical as it falls out of space and they land it in the middle of the ocean on a barge?
Yeah, I'm not sure if
Is
it's
that how they're
going to
landing?
be landing back at the Cape or if it will be landing on the barge. Um, let
It's
me
landing
see.
vertically.
Yes, it will take off like a rocket, and then it's basically going to look like they're going to rewind the video,
Yeah.
and it's going to land upright
Hey,
on its four landing legs.
can I just ask how in the fuck they send something that is completely not aerodynamic space, control that fucking thing down onto you're launching a dildo
Your
head
internet
in the middle of
absolutely
the
sucks.
How does that happen?
um,
How do they do that?
it is a very controlled sequence of happy accidents, to quote Bob Ross.
But how fucking smart do you have to be to figure that out?
Mm,
And how big your balls have to be at the very first SpaceX meeting and say, hey, I think we can land this thing vertically.
Um, that is something. That's actually a very good question. Um, I think the expression is nut up and ball out, but
Ironically.
yes, you put them in a couple of wheelbarrows and drag them around with you. Um,
So these people that figure this out, way more likely that they have the more of. Do they have college degrees
yes.
or do they have more wins in Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh, good question. I'll have to ask. Actually, I'm buddy with a guy who does a Dungeons and Dragons YouTube feed. I'll have to ask him how many college degrees are in his Dungeons and Dragons group.
Also, what do these people at the SpaceX Mission Control Center or whatever the fuck they call that thing this rocket? How many of those people in mission control that should be paying attention to this rocket are actually playing Pokemon Go at the same time?
Well, they're sitting at a console, so there's only so many Pokemon I would imagine you could catch.
No, listen, these fuckers can land a rocket vertically. I'm pretty sure nobody else can.
Well, Jeff Bezos actually has a more dildo shaped rocket than SpaceX. And they can also land it, but
Yeah.
they're a bunch of dicks. To answer Shannon's question, launch is scheduled for 8:02 p.m. Eastern Time.
Christopher, time for a high side hustle, isn't it?
Yes, basically right about when the hustle is going on the air.
So there will be no opportunity for us to do a live launch program this evening, would there?
Not the way we're used to doing it. I'll say it that way.
Gotcha. All right. So weather today, humid, muggy, uncomfortable, sticky, icky, yucky, and mucky. I'm feeling Dr. Seuss-like today. Temps in the mid to upper 80s. Humidity is going to be disgusting. Cold front's coming. That will arrive around dinner time, sunset-ish. Ahead of that, we could see a pop-up shower, pop-up storm. Severe opportunity comes this evening into the overnight, probably from 6, 7 p.m. through about midnight, 1 in the morning. We'll have that window as a cold front moves through where we see the opportunity for some very severe weather, gusty, damaging winds, heavy downpours, and hail. And then tomorrow we're in the mid-upper 70s, and Friday as well, with an opportunity for pop-up showers Thursday and Friday with highs in the mid-upper 70s, lows in the 60s tonight, tomorrow night, Friday night. The weekend sneak peek is looking beautiful. Well, the internet is all glitchy, isn't it?
Yeah, your internet sucks there.
Wonder why. That's where I always do it from.
I
All
don't
right,
know.
well, we'll just end this then, so it's not all Max Headroom looking. And
we
for those that don't know who Max Headroom is, YouTube it.
well, maybe we'll do that one day. We'll just go full max headroom on you, make you disappear entirely.
I do like Max Head.
Yes. Yes, you
What?
do. But now, something that you did not discuss in our discussions of the SpaceX rocket launch today, the reincarnation of the DeWeather space program.
So, in our interest of providing you with weather information before anybody else does, just like I mentioned at the beginning of this, telling you yesterday there would be severe weather, and then finally today, 24 hours afterwards, the National Severe Storm Prediction Center finally issued the same information an entire 24 hours later. To do that, we are investing time, energy, and assets into providing even a better forewarning of such information. So the Weather Institute for Climate Knowledge is launching, if you will. See what I did there? Relaunching the DeWeather aeronautical weather instrument program. You'll see what I mean. It's like a space program. We're launching rockets. If you fans who've been fans for a while, remember the DILDO, the Daylight Indicated Lightning Detection Orbiter. If you don't know what that is, I'll make a post. If I can find that graphic again, we will post that later. But we're going to launch the DILDO, and it looks like we're probably going to premiere that or debut that at the kickball tournament on October 2nd in Emerald Lehigh County for 4 different charities, 12 different teams. So for that post later, the DILDO is coming out, ladies. Why are you laughing? This is serious stuff.
Yes, it is. This is very, very serious shit.
Very serious stuff. Maybe we should have a contest to name the dildo. Like, you know, every spaceship gets a ship. Don't rocket ships get a name? Like a nickname? Like Challenger?
Yes, this one
Speaking
today
of
is called
Challenger,
Inspiration 4.
what will happen if this rocket goes the way of the Challenger? What happens?
The odds are very slim of that happening. However,
About the Challenger.
the big difference here is a capsule is easier to get away from malfunctioning stuff than a basically Boeing 737, which is what the space shuttle
But
was.
when the Challenger went, it happened in the 100th of a second, and the whole thing just went kablooey.
Yeah.
And they had an escape capsule.
No, they did not. That was part of the issue, was
Yes.
they did not have anything to save them.
I thought that whole capsule thingy they separated. It was supposed to separate.
No. The space shuttle had what they called black zones, which basically meant there was no possibility of survival during launch. And it was most of the launch was considered a black zone.
Does the SpaceX today or tonight have?
Yes, it has 4, instead of pullers, like the old Apollo-style days, they have pushers. So they've got 4 rockets on the S end of it that off it goes. It'll be something
All right,
like
I'm
a
gonna have to tune in.
17G acceleration. Very, very
Holy,
unpleasant.
she has cancer again.
It's a kick in the ass, that's for sure.
And everywhere else.
Yes,
Yikes. So 8:02 p.m. from Cape Canaveral Western Time tonight.
that is correct.
Huh. I might have to tune in and see what happens.
Yes, we'll provide a link to a feed. There's several very good actual space nerds.
No.
Oh, yeah. They make you look like an amateur.
Space nerds. That next you
Wait,
tell
you
me
are an
it's going to be.
amateur.
I am an amateur. I am.
Something has caught your eye.
Talked about the weather.
God
What?
damn, your internet sucks. Your weather doesn't suck. Your
Yeah.
internet sucks.
Yeah. I should be our slogan. Yeah, we need. We'll talk today as we go over that paperwork stuff. We'll talk about fixing these issues.
We have a
Hey.
comment here that we need you to address. Christopher Herman says, I hope next weekend up at Niagara Falls is beautiful. I'm getting married.
Doesn't matter what the weather is like. It's grim.
You what?
I said, it doesn't matter what the weather's going to be like next weekend. Your outlook is grim.
Yes.
I mean, congratulations.
Yes. Christina Marie wants to know, is it going to be a red rocket?
The tip might be red. Yes.
Yes,
Maybe that's it. Maybe we'll call it. Maybe we'll call the rocket.
Yeah. Matt Seidlar wants to know, any luck on those scented candles?
No.
That will
be
be
someone
coming
out
as
there
cockswag.
Christina Marie, you must know how to make scented candles, or know someone who knows how to make a scented candle. Someone knows someone who makes a scented candle or knows how to do that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go to Michael's out if they have those supplies. Maybe I'll get those supplies today and do some experimentation.
You're going to try to figure out how to make dog food scented peanut butter candles.
Yes, I am. Oh, whoa. No, two different things. We're going to make dog food scented candles, and we're going to make dog food flavored peanut butter. Two different.
I think you
Wait,
need
is
a
that what the
better
candle
scented candle than dog food. Nobody's going to buy that.
What should it be? What should it be?
Stripper glitter and bad decisions. Everybody knows what that smells like.
We will make our own scent, and we will call it stripper glitter and bad decisions. Or make two different candles, stripper glitter and bad decisions. We'll have a whole series of things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And we'll make another one called "Oh Fuck the Wife's Home." Another one, "Oh Fuck the Husband's Home."
Yes, one that's called "Guns
Yes, Honey,
Don't Kill People,
delicious.
Husbands That Come Home Early Do."
That.
We should probably get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I think we should. This is a podcast that we're having right now.
Yeah, pretty close. We should do that. We should have a podcast. Oh wait.
Yeah, we should call it. I don't know, Blue Cock Nation.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, everybody, that's it. Prepare to get pounded later. I don't know. You're gonna be sticky and moist all day, and you're gonna get pounded later probably. And then tomorrow's gonna be cooler and blah blah blah. I'll tell you about tomorrow, Friday and Saturday tomorrow. Blue will be around tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. for your morning wood. I will be here tomorrow morning at 9:30 for your what you can expect live. They're going to launch a dildo and not try to kill 4 people tonight at 8:02 from Cape Canaveral, Florida. I've got paperwork to do, and I think that's it. Oh, The Weather Cares now has a Facebook and an Instagram. Just go to them and search at The Weather Cares on Facebook and Instagram. At The Weather Cares, all one word, Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, all right, good, got it. Hooray, yes, okay. Ta-ta, I love ta-ta. Love you all. Ladies, I love you and your ta-ta.
Oh my God, your internet. Ugh.